Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our viewers out there. My name's Sam Chandler, guides editor for Shacknews, and what you just saw was an ad for Shacknews' first official app, Shack Pets. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later on, but right now we're going to jump over to Discord, and I think we're going to play some Rocket League. So let's get ready to rumble. On hand we got Azif. How you going, mate?
Should I invite you to my party? Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll invite you.
Alright, that sounds good. I've accepted.
It's not the biggest team that we're building here tonight, Sam.
It's not the biggest team, but it may be the best. I'm just constantly in awe of your vehicle in Rocket League, man. Like,
there's a lot to take in.
There's a lot happening, but the day of the tentacle topper is awesome. It's so good.
That's something that ever since I unlocked it, it's been my topper.
Yeah.
The skin on my vehicle actually reacts to the music in real time, which I think is kind of cool. It's like an equalizer.
Oh, that's so good.
And then my wheels. I mean, those are just some of the flyest wheels you can get.
Are they're like sort of pulsing, aren't they? Can I zoom in anymore? No.
I don't think you can zoom in, but yeah, it's
There's
just
like a rippling effect through them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's neat.
And then I have a taco boost, so it's all pretty great.
Yeah. And then you got the
Rocket League Season 8 dropped yesterday, so I was like, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Something? Yeah, why not do something in this space?
Seasonal challenges.
So there is a 2v2 tournament that we could compete in about an hour.
Okay.
45 minutes.
Okay.
So maybe let's warm up in some casualties and see how we do.
all right. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can get right now. Get 2 wins in casuals for your weeklies. Gain 2 XP levels, get 15 clears or centers. I already knocked that off. Please.
Well, I mean, that comes as no surprise. Like, you are an absolute gun at this game.
Okay, you're going. You go.
Going.
Nope, you didn't go.
What? I went as soon as they allowed me.
Yep. You gotta hit the boost, too, when you go.
Okay.
On the kickoff, or else they'll beat you. And even if you do that, you can still get beaten by people. Uh-oh. Hey.
Don't like that.
So here's the thing about 2v2, Sam.
Yeah.
It is,
It seems brutal.
It's not, I wouldn't say it's brutal, but if we both push up,
yep.
that happens.
Okay.
You know, like the goal becomes
open. Yeah.
Is that Greg in chat?
In Twitch, I think so. It might be.
Talking from the Shacknews account?
Could be, yeah.
It seems. Oh, what are you doing on that kickoff?
I don't know. Okay, alright.
Okay, so. Oh my god.
Buddy. Nope. Oh, I hit it. Did that spin it off at all?
That was good. Yeah, that was good.
I think I freak out when the ball comes flying. I jump because I feel like it's going to go into the air. And it's like, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Oh.
What's the
warm-up game, man?
It is. And
you got a 232 ping.
Look, I'm not going to pretend that that's the only reason why. Like, I'm not the best at Rocket League. I have a little giggle in it. But boy howdy, is it impressive seeing some of the moves and whatnot that you and your mates can pull off.
Yeah, you've been in our Discord when we're in the middle of heated battles.
Oh yeah, in the middle
sometimes.
of like tournaments, and it's like you guys
Yeah, yeah.
just absolutely pop off.
Okay, there we go.
Oh man, you absolutely just like trounce them, just weaving back and forth through them.
You saw that? It was 2-on-1 there, and I just dribbled. I
Yeah.
out-dribbled them.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to go the fastest to win this. Yeah, that was a good kickoff.
Oof.
That's what you gotta do.
Ah.
You do any less than that, they're probably gonna win the kickoff.
Yeah.
That guy stopped to let it bounce off the top of his car. So, Sam, I went to Cleveland last night.
You went to Cleveland.
Yeah, I was in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Last night. Our friend Mega Ran was performing.
Oh, amazing.
So I decided to stop by, show my support. I can report that Cleveland is still fun.
Nice.
All these years later. I actually had not been up there since before the pandemic.
Is Cleveland like a long way from you? Because I know that you like
It's
in
a bit of a hike.
because it is Cleveland's the main city in Ohio. Yeah. Would that be fair?
Not anymore.
No.
There are. I should say this. There are more populous cities than Cleveland in the state of Ohio. If we're talking about like the big city, growing up, it was the big city in my life.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like as closest large city, but basically since the mid 1960s, the population of Cleveland has dropped from 2 million to 300,000.
2 million to 300,000. I guess because people move away.
Industries left, so jobs left, so families left, people left. You know, it used to be a big logistics town, and oil refinery town. Still has a decent amount of energy business there.
Oh.
And it's also a port town. You know, we're on Lake Erie there.
Oh, is it? Okay, right.
Yeah, and the Hudson River dumps into the Great Lakes, so
yeah,
you can technically ship things via boat from Cleveland too. So it had a lot of different reasons to be a bigger city back in the day.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
That's right.
Let
me get out of your way.
So yeah, it's but Columbus is technically the biggest city in Ohio now.
Interesting.
That's where Ohio State is. It's where the capital is. So all the government buildings are there. Cleveland is maybe second or third largest city in Ohio now. It's either Cincinnati, and then Cleveland, or Cleveland and then Cincinnati. But yeah, it's a big city. It used to be a bigger city.
Yeah, because yeah, all right.
And a lot of people have moved out of the city, and they kind of live in these different.
Amazing.
They live in these like suburbs. So the show last night for Mega Ran was in this town called Lakewood.
Yeah.
It was a weird venue. So it's a place called Mahal's, and the basement was a bowling alley.
Okay.
The first floor is a bar, and then Ran and his crew were performing upstairs in what is a converted apartment. So it's like you walk in there and it's kind of like you're in someone's apartment. And then they had the music set up, they had sound and all that stuff. So yeah, it was weird.
It's kind of, I guess it's like you get used to a certain layout and structure of a building, and then when it is like someone's an old a house turned into something else, you're like, this gives me house vibes. It's like that Pancake Manor that I was telling you guys about previously, where it's like it's in a gutted like church, and you go in, you're like, this does not feel like a normal restaurant.
yeah, it is kind of like that.
Yeah.
So it was fun. I got to meet the members that he was touring with. They were there's some guys from Arizona and some guys from Chicago, and then there was actually a guy from Cleveland.
Oh, right.
This was the first stop of their tour. So it was like they were kind of hammering out some of the logistics issues, and like there was this one song that Rand performed. It's called OP.
Yeah.
And the other person on the song in like the actual record is Richie Branson, who has been on Shacknews Stimulus games in the past.
Yep.
So Richie's not touring with them, so he had the other person try to jump in for Richie's verse, and he didn't know the lyrics. So
Oh.
it's like that was tough.
Yeah.
Oh, you must have hit the back button at one point.
Did I?
It prompted you to save. Yeah, I saw it prompted you to save the replay.
Yeah, and I was like, no, don't save the replay. So I left the game. Would you like
It's
to
if you
attempt it
hold.
anyway? Yes.
I think if you hold the back button on an Xbox controller, it will prompt you to do that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it wasn't like the biggest show or anything. Like it was definitely like they were kind of feeling things out. The venue wasn't that big, but decent turnout.
It's kind of those sort of smaller shows sort of have like that different vibe to it, where it's more private, more like, hey, we're just sort of jamming with friends, but just elevated a little bit beyond that.
And there's this group that opened, or they were the second act. I missed I kind of showed up during the very tail end of the first act, or the first, yeah. And there are these guys called the Microphone Misfits, and I think it was Misfits with a Z. The second S in that.
Yep.
And they were like breakdancing experts. So like it was cool that they had that room in front of them, and they were just really talented, really fun, neat show. And then God, who was? I think it was Ran. Ran came on after that, and there was a guy in the crowd. This is kind of what I was trying to get to. There's a guy in the crowd, Sam.
Yeah.
He's dressed like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Amazing. Love it.
But not just Randy Savage. He's dressed like Randy Savage in a Slim Jim ad.
A Slim Jim ad.
Do you know what Slim Jims are?
Those are the meat sticks, right?
Yes. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. He's like, oh yeah, brother. You like that stuff.
Yeah.
So that right there is enough just to be entertaining, right?
Yeah.
This dude was out of control. So he's like huge dude, like taller than I am. I'm like 6'3" or whatever. This dude's probably like 6'6". He's a big boy.
Yeah.
And he's wearing a superhero outfit. So he just looks ridiculous and awesome, And like everyone's coming up to him and just being like, "Hey, thanks for dressing up." Like,
he's like, I'm not dressed up.
Yeah, I was just wearing a T-shirt or whatever, and he did say that. So I told him, I was like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So he hands me, like contact info, like here's my Twitter. Here's my Twitter or whatever. But instead of a business card, this dude, what do you think he hands me?
I don't know, like a pair of sunglasses.
No, a literal Slim Jim.
Oh,
his business card is a Slim Jim with his Twitter information
etched onto it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, this guy.
This dude knows exactly what he's doing.
But like, I cannot think of a more Cleveland thing for my return to Cleveland than that. This guy dressed as Macho Man Randy Savage just gives me freaking Slim Jim with his business contact info.
Slim Jim business card.
I was like, man, everyone else needs to step their... All you cosplayers need to step your game up when it comes to that.
100%. Now, did you eat the business card once you were done with it?
No, you see, this is the thing. I don't eat red meat anymore.
Of course, yeah.
And I really just, I'm not a vegan, but I eat chicken mainly for protein.
Yeah.
I actually had quinoa in my salad tonight.
Ooh, quinoa, nice.
I kind of love putting quinoa on salads, Sam.
It's a little like ricey almost thing, isn't it? Like little bean seed things. I don't even know really how best to describe it. Yeah.
I believe the proper description for several of these, gluten-free carb options. Nice shot. They're called ancient grains.
Ancient grain. Okay.
Yeah, they're not complex carbs. They're kind of like good sources of protein in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
So yeah, quinoa is an ancient grain.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. It does kind of have rice-like characteristics. The worst part of it is that you get it in your teeth.
Yeah, and it's just
When
like
you
there
eat.
forever now. So, alright.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it lives here now.
I think
See,
calling Slim Jims.
oh,
Oh!
ah,
I think calling Slim Jims red meat is a disservice to red meat.
that's true. I was gonna say I don't eat processed food.
Yeah,
Really.
that is fair. Processed food is surprisingly bad, and it's just like
Yeah, and it's like, if you are trying to eat a low sodium diet or
ham.
I don't know.
Ham is not going to do
Yeah.
that for you.
Yeah, and like you're right. It's not really just I don't know how to describe what that tube of
Mystery
fat and
meat.
protein. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I just thought that guy was really a piece of work.
Yeah.
And it was like I was just happy to see like Cleveland is still just on its bullshit.
Yeah,
Like
just
they're
rocking
just
it how
they're
it
out
do.
there. Yeah, and there was like another guy there dressed as Batman, and this is like it's not even close to Halloween, man. Like this is just people showing up for a Mega Ran show, and like they're
People
like,
just vibing and doing their
they
thing.
forfeit.
They
couldn't
forfeit?
take us. We just forfeit.
Oh man. Okay, fair. There was like a minute left. Oh, to those listening in, I apologize if you can hear a cat wailing in the background. That's my cat Rad, whom you can see on Shack Pets, by the way. He's having a little bit. He's got some emotions going on.
Oh, I haven't heard him, so I'm not hearing him.
Oh, okay. Discord may be
But-
filtering out,
Yeah, I think Discord has voice activation.
Yeah.
And OBS probably doesn't. Because
yeah. But it's raining hardcore over here.
wait, are you in a game?
I'm
Back
in
out,
again.
dude.
Oh, how come? Why am I?
You hit ready. Yeah, wait until like kickoff, and you should be able. Yeah, abandon.
Okay, I'll abandon. I'm so sorry, my teammate. I'm so sorry.
You didn't abandon. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can't do it too often, but yeah. Like after the match, we usually just go to main menu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I clicked
Because
ready
otherwise
because
you
I
stick
thought.
around.
I thought you were gonna. I thought we were readying up for the next one within that.
Nah, because unless you want to rematch the people, but since they literally quit, there's no reason to.
Right on.
You know what I mean?
So this.
I'm gonna throw us into competitive.
All right. So this Macho Man Randy Savage, right? Look-alike. Yeah. Was he like roided out as well? Big burly jacked guy.
No, just like a dude, regular dude, kind of had a gut.
Right on, man. That's.
And like I
that's
said,
so funny.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like he wasn't like a superhero. Like
Yeah.
he was just dressed as one.
Okay.
And there was a guy dressed like Batman there. Yeah, it was a fun show. Rand played a lot of the songs. Like he played, I would say 3 of my top 5 favorite songs by him. And then I hadn't actually heard his new album. Do you know Robotech?
No.
Or Macross? Okay. Do you like anime?
I've not seen much of it. I can appreciate. So what anime is it? Is it from an anime?
Yeah. So Robotech is like this really cool. It's an interesting story about like pilots of these like transformable mech things.
Okay.
So they're flying machines, but they are also robots, and there's like love stories. And it's a really classic anime.
Yep.
A lot of modern anime, or even like
Is it an anime from like the
90s.
90s or 80s?
Yes, it's definitely an early,
Man,
early one.
I really appreciate the sort of art style that those early animes had, right?
Yep.
Where
Yeah, this show heavily influenced that art style.
yeah.
Like really one of the major influences. So yeah, they made a whole album about it, and it's like they're telling stories in their songs and stuff, and it was great. I actually ended up buying the record.
Nice.
You gotta support your artists.
Yeah.
I picked up 2 things of vinyl. I got the Black Materia remake. Ran re-recorded an album last year to celebrate, or 2 years ago to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
And then I bought Protoculture Season, which is the name of that new album. So they did a lot of songs off of that new album.
Yeah. So it
So
was
that's
like
cool.
was it a an event to celebrate like the new album?
I think the tour is definitely pushing the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smart to do that.
Yeah, for sure, for
Uh,
sure. That's kind of
and
like
it's smart to have a merch table at shows,
yeah.
all that stuff. So, oh crap, that's what I was talking about.
That's alright. That's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's not alright.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes you push up and
Yeah. Look, we almost
uh,
had it. That's alright.
mhm.
They're allowed one,
Shit,
just to be
forgot.
just to be nice.
Yeah, fantasy football emergency.
Oh. All right. You sort that
That's
out.
yeah. No, I'll do it in between
Do
things.
you?
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
That could have gone very
It
poorly.
could have, but
It
it
didn't.
didn't.
I know. I'm impressed.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me.
But yeah,
Nope. Oh shit.
so to answer your question you asked earlier, Cleveland is kind of far from me. It's about an hour
Okay.
to
Is that
drive,
like?
and
Is that through highway, motorway, freeway? You know,
yeah,
60 miles an hour, whatever the motorway, freeway,
yes,
highway speed limit is. Wow. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So it's a hike,
Yeah.
uh, and I honestly don't drive that often anymore, like that far. So
Yeah.
I was just like, ugh. And, I got home at like midnight, so it's not really fun. That drive home was not the funnest.
Yeah. That's a trek.
Yeah, and it's like late, and yesterday was a fucking nightmare for us. We had
Oh,
Apple
I
and
know. I
GME.
saw like
So-
I got in and I was like, oh my gosh, it's just as I was riding the sort of like, oh man, like the watch ears and whatnot. I was like, boy, that's gonna be tough. That's a bit.
Yeah, and like, props to Ozzy. That dude wrote so many freaking Apple articles yesterday, and a lot of GME stuff too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was it was just
You go for this one.
yeah, it was a challenging day.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of tired.
Oh,
But
so you
yeah,
went from that out, man. Oh,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I was just I was already kind of tired, and so yeah, going up there. Also, I haven't really been around that many people
yeah.
uh, in a while,
Yeah, I
so
can
that was
appreciate.
kind of weird.
Yeah, I can. I know what you mean, and it's like I get with the pandemic's been going on for so long now, and it's sort of that sort of social avoidance and just being oh yeah, that just being a little bit careful. I don't want to call it agoraphobia, but it's like getting used to being in dense social situations again. It's like
Hmm.
it's a skill that you got to hone, right? Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, nah, that's okay. They were clearing it, but yeah, yeah, it just felt kind of weird. I was like, wow, this is not something I'm used to, and
Yeah.
I'm a well-traveled individual.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a lot of places. I've been to a lot of different conventions and concerts and movies and premieres, whatever. I was like, wow, I have kind of changed during the
Yeah.
pandemic. That was kind of my takeaway. I was like, wow, okay, this is different. And yeah, I think everyone's kind of done that to some extent. Like, yeah, it was weird. I was the only person wearing a mask at the entire place.
That I do find surprising that people have just been like, masks, it's all good.
Yeah, Ohio just doesn't care.
Mm. Oh
Okay,
man.
we got 5 seconds here. Let's see if we can do something. Oh, they killed me. Never mind. That
Huh?
wasn't a bad game though,
Not
man.
bad.
Only lost by one. Only lost by one.
Does that?
Okay, let me go.
Are we knocked out? Okay. What do I have to do? I'm gonna click.
Oh no. So the difference here is we played ranked. So
Okay.
you can't stick around here. Like if we just sit here, you see how on the left it says leaving
Yep.
in and then it's counting down?
Yep.
Like if we just sit in the post game lobby, it'll dump us back to the menu.
Oh, okay. But would you like to return to
Yeah.
the main menu as well? Yes, I would.
Yeah. Let me realign my roster here.
For sure. So what are you doing with this roster? What's the lowdown there? The only thing I know about fantasy football is what I have seen watching the league.
Okay, so you've watched the league.
Yeah.
My I had drafted earlier this week, and I drafted defensive tackle, but he
So
was in the
pretend I know nothing
uh,
about it. What did you do drafting wise? Like, what's the like? You
uh,
did you have a
so,
team that you could pick from? Is it just all the players? Is it a
yeah, the
specific
pool is all the players.
across
So
every
yeah,
team?
like across every team in the NFL, and then there's my league sucks. There's only 5 teams in it, so there five like me and 4 other people.
Why are there only
Ozzy's
five
in the
teams in
league.
it?
I don't know. I didn't invite anyone. It's the oldest league I've been in.
Oh, I thought you
I
meant there were.
start
All right, so as in like there were five other people playing it with you.
yeah,
I
the
thought you.
managers.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant there were only five available teams from all of
So
the
there
NFL.
no. There's
Yeah.
32 teams, but in the fantasy league itself, there are teams, right? So those user teams, there's only like 5. So I had drafted, I think I had the first overall pick this year, so I got like the best running back, and I got Tom Brady. I got a lot of good players.
Yeah.
But while I was drafting, I drafted someone to the D spot, which anyone on defense can play in that roster spot.
Yeah.
But he was a defensive tackle. So right now, I got a warning from Yahoo that I didn't have anyone starting at defensive tackle. So I had to go in there, swap out Aaron Donald from D to DT, and then take Joey Bosa off my bench and put him at D. So now I have a full roster.
How many people do you
But yeah,
need on the field at once, or
okay,
within
that's
the?
what's crazy. So this league is nuts. I call it the Super Mega Points League.
Okay.
It basically was Cortex before Cortex was born. So I have a quarterback, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. So that right there is
Is there
6
usually
people.
only one quarterback per?
Yes, 1 starting quarterback, and then so yeah, I have 9 people starting on offense. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people on the bench. I have a kicker, an actual team defense that I'm starting. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different defenders that we start. This league is crazy because you have to start a random defensive player, a defensive back, a defensive lineman, a linebacker, a defensive tackle, a defensive end, a cornerback, and a safety. That's just because we want to get as many points as possible. So yeah, there's a lot of people to draft there.
So
And
do you get to pick the players like one at a time? Like is it a round robin sort of? You pick one and then
yep.
someone else. Okay.
But there's also another kind of draft called auction drafts. And in an auction draft, each team is given this mythical $200 budget, right?
Yeah.
And then you basically, it's like you nominate players and then people bid.
Yeah.
So that's it's honestly less luck involved there.
Yeah.
So a few of the leagues I'm in are auction based. So I'm in 3 fantasy leagues.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do is it typically just for like bragging rights? Oh no, this dude is.
Well, that's horrible luck right there.
This dude weaved around me with masterful skills. Look at him go. Look, he's like.
That's just a lucky bounce.
Oof.
Yes, me. Sorry, what were you asking?
Is it for bragging rights?
The Super Mega Points League is, and one of the leagues is. The other one, I think I put in $30 for the prize pool.
Oh, like a pool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Most leagues are for money,
Yeah.
but it's nothing like, no one's gonna I'm sure I think there are, I've heard of
the
content creator
Yeah.
leagues that have like $1,000 buy-ins and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
There's like probably the elite people wearing masks, sitting in a room, eyes wide shut, sort of stuff.
Yeah. So there's stuff like that, but no, usually, even if it is for money, What are you guys doing? Your butt to butt there?
Yeah.
What was this, Requiem for a Dream?
I'm keeping him blocked.
Spoiler alert.
Oh man. We had
You like that reference?
I do. We had our exhausts together, mate.
Oh man, that last scene.
Oh man.
That movie, man. I've only seen it once. It's like laser etched into my retina.
Oh, it's
I can't
such a
remember.
good. Is it a Darren Aronofsky film?
Mhm.
Man, I love his films.
I think it's one of the best movies, but I won't watch it again.
Yeah,
It's just depressing.
it is depressing. It is. It paints a really bleak picture on drug use
Not just drug use,
and mental
Just
health
life.
and everything. Yeah.
life, just life, like average everyday life. Like the way they portray heroin or cocaine in that movie is identical to how they portray television or a stick of gum or coffee.
Yeah.
That's what I think's interesting. Is it's just like, oh God.
Oh man, that was so close.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I saw you guys, I was like,
I don't know what he
Looks
like.
like-
He just committed. Hey, bouncing it. Oh, that's right.
it's,
Nuts. Dude, cool little like forward flip there. That was neat.
yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Recording now.
Man, these guys like in-air ball control is damn impressive.
Yeah, they're okay. That's what I gotta say. Yeah, I do like Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
It's not saying anything bad about it. It's just it's like one
It's
of those
intense.
movies I really would not want to watch it again. What the fuck? Are you
That-
serious?
That was from
That's
midfield.
bullshit.
That was from mid.
I-
That's crazy.
I thought that was high, and then watch the ball just drop. Like I was like, oh, that's high. Oh, that spin. That was really good rotation.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Oof. He just like, I swear he teleported there. That was crazy.
Oh boy.
So you know what we haven't played? Oh, nuts! You know what we haven't played on BTV in a while, Asif?
Halo.
Halo Infinite. We haven't talked, you and I, about Halo Infinite.
Dude, what a mess.
I can't believe that typically a game gets better the longer it's been out. I can't believe
This is certainly a game that's getting worse by the day.
I can't believe just the unstitching of quality that is going on there.
Yeah, because even Master Chief Collection, it shipped in poor state, but
Yeah.
it got better over time.
It did, so I'm still kind of hopeful that we might see the same for Halo Infinite. But current trends, considering, it's just dropping. It's just not getting. It's just kind of getting worse. I don't know what they're doing.
343 should not get to make another Halo game.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, why don't they just give it to Certain Affinity? Like, just do that.
Yeah, or, I don't know, you just acquired COD and ZeniMax, right? So you have id Software sitting there.
Yeah. Do you think that like those guys could make a Halo game that feels like Halo, or would it feel like you're playing sort of like a skinned Quake or COD or?
I think that they could make a. I think they could make a Halo game that feels like Halo, because Doom 2016 multiplayer felt like Halo.
Did it?
Yeah, and not in a good way.
Oh, okay.
It's like because to your point, Doom is a very active, fast-paced multiplayer or single player experience. Quake is a very fast paced multiplayer experience. So Doom felt weird.
Yeah.
I think they could do it.
I just worry about having a Halo where it's like, yeah, you got an ADS, and then you jump and you go like 6 inches off the ground. It's like, oh man, this is just that ain't it, chief.
No, I think that they could. I don't know, man. I would just. Oh my god.
Oh man.
I would like to see. I'd just like to see them try.
Yeah.
Like the amount of care it took to get Doom 2016 right, I think, and even Eternal is a fine game. Yeah, I would like to see that team get a shot at it because I think they would handle it with like care.
Yeah.
We lost to Fried Chicken.
Look, that's a fried chicken.
I mean, it is a solid.
It is a solid dish.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with Fried Chicken beating us.
No. Do we have a team name?
No, because you're not a member of a club.
Ah, right on. I gotcha.
Yeah, so, I don't think Blake has not sent you the invite to join the.
Oh, wow, well, that's so weird.
I don't know.
Going through that drafting process, yeah, it's.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not really one to add people to it, so you'll have to talk to the
I wonder what the
manager.
Yeah, I wonder what the qualifying system is like there.
The Taco Boys?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's got like you got a 1v1 the three of yous one at a time.
Oh no. We recently added Bo. Bo is the most recent addition to the Taco Boys. It wasn't I think we just played a tournament with him and he scored a goal and we were like, okay.
Yeah.
If you're in. I remember we were trying to get Mitch to sign up with us for a while, and he was like, "Nah." But eventually, we got him. But no, it's not too hard. Oh,
nuts. So yeah, with like Halo, I cannot believe that they, after all this time, decided no for co-op.
Just what the hell are they talking about, man? They're like, oh, we can't. What can't you do? How is that even possible? Like, it's not. It's got to be a Xbox One issue.
Yeah. Holding on to last gen.
Yeah.
It's just doing it a disservice. It's just really disappointing.
And we saw it first in Big Team Battle. Yeah. And how much of a shit show that multiplayer was. Just trying to get into a Big Team Battle match for the first 2 months of that game was like impossible. And then we saw it with the just whole degradation of all the multiplayer playlists. Like, just how bad things have gotten over there. Like, Deathmatch sucks, or Team Deathmatch sucks. Or Slayer, sorry. And then... But, like, how can you not be at feature parity with fucking Halo 3?
Yeah. On release. Like, I understand that, you know, there's more complexities here with the open world game, and, you know, graphically it's more impressive and whatnot, but the fact you didn't even launch with any co-op in any capacity, no Forge, like, fewer maps...
And they said things like, well, we're not going to work on fixing multiplayer because we're working on co-op. And then they fucking delay co-op. It's like, what are you actually doing over there? That's my question. Like, because the rumors for how much this game has cost and the amount of money, the amount of man hours and women hours have been put into the game, this game is the most tragically managed project, I think, in the history of video games. Because it has... I bring this up all the time. Imagine Nintendo shipping a Mario game in this poor of condition. Or Sony releasing God of War.
Yeah.
In this poor of condition.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it.
What I wonder is,
and this fucking game was delayed a year already, Sam.
I know. What I do wonder is, like,
what?
how much does adding multiplayer to a game make it difficult to develop? Because, yeah, God of War is great. Mario games are great. They don't have the multiplayer component, which...
Sure.
Is that the equivalent of developing an entire new game? Like, is that...
It is.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they even divided it in two. They said, here's a free-to-play Halo, and here's the actual Halo that costs money. And the Halo that costs money sucks.
Does it?
Has less features.
I
like the single player.
Yeah, okay.
The campaign is fine, but, like, you get less in Halo Infinite than you got in Halo 1.
Yeah.
That's not right. But, okay, so, like, yeah, I guess I brought up 2 games that are online. But, like, I don't know. Fucking Mario Soccer has better online. You know, like, yes, I do think online presents a challenge, but I think that challenge was worsened by the decision to make a cross-generational game. I think that decision affected the game, the outcome, more than just making a multiplayer game.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. Maybe if Microsoft wasn't the 3rd largest cloud player in the entire universe, maybe I would have more, give them the benefit of the doubt. But, like, Google and Amazon, I mean, look at Lost Ark.
Yeah.
That game's excellent. It works pretty well online. You know, and it's like an early access. I'm not willing to give Microsoft this benefit of the doubt. This is the 2nd largest company on Earth. They have more money than frickin' anyone except for Apple. It's like, you can do this. It's just a mismanagement of the project. And we saw this early on when the creative director left. And
how many people
designer
leaving?
left.
Yeah.
Like, we saw it. And I remember being like, oh, this game's gonna suck. And then eventually it did suck. But what I always bring up when, like, I shit all over this game, I think the single player, specifically the last third of that single player campaign, was excellent.
It was one of the most enjoyable single player Halo experiences I've had in a long time.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, there's a good game somewhere in there.
And I think
really is.
I think emotionally it rivals the original trilogy.
Yeah. So, you got dunked on.
Oh, man, that was embarrassing.
Well, you know, we still got time. 46 seconds.
He was just like, I'm just going to go over your head. That's it.
He did. He legit went right over you.
He like nutmegged me with the basketball.
That's like in basketball.
Yeah.
Like you're standing there and they just dunk right on you.
Yeah, or they go through your legs. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah.
That's just...
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Oh, they just killed me.
Might just take my jersey off.
These guys are kind of toxic.
Oh.
Anyone who says what a save instead of, like, complimenting their teammates, yeah, they're dicks. They killed me and then they just shot it around. And, yeah, man, it's brutal.
That's
rude. I can't wait to see how we do in a tournament. There's a guy who followed us.
Dude just said leave for real. That's rude.
Oh! Well, how about that for real?
Did he legit just say... Did he... Are they saying to leave?
Yep.
Man.
It's a toxic community here.
I thought it was like a fun game.
No. Oh. Not when you talk to the people. It's I would say the Rocket League community is almost as bad as COD.
Oh, legit? Far out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the amount of times I go up against a team in how about that? The amount of times I go up against a team and it's got an offensive team name or terrible usernames, like I've lost count.
Man,
it's really bad.
That sucks. And
it's racist, it's misogynistic, it's like homophobic or transphobic. Like, pick your poison, you know?
Yeah.
Like they say anti-Semitic. I've seen all sorts of terrible shit on this in this video game, and it bothers me that Psyonix does more to fucking update goal explosions. They don't get a GG because they were jerks.
I'm gonna GG
You gave them a GG.
I GG them.
No, don't GG them. They're jerks.
I mean,
level 1350.
Nice. like if someone's being, oh, I accidentally said no to leave. Yes, exit the main menu.
Bo is watching Rocket.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, Bo, how you going, mate?
and then, buddy.
Yeah, if someone on another team is being toxic, I willfully be nice, just to be like, doesn't affect me, bro. whereas on this side,
we are not eligible to play in the tournament.
okay,
Unable to join tournament. One or more of the members of your party have not met the requirements.
I think I got to play more competitive, right?
They have not completed their placement matches in any Oh man. Okay, I guess we just gotta keep playing competitive here, Sam.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, my trek through Halo Infinite's campaign was just an awesome experience.
That's why the lack of co-op really bothers me, man.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have friends that won't play the game unless it's in co-op.
However, online co-op is still a thing. If they get rid of that, then I riot. You know?
But, like, what the hell is it, man? Like, how long has that flight been going on?
Yeah.
And it's like... I didn't think it was bad. Like, I thought it worked.
Yeah. I gotta ask the question, and I know people are annoyed at the lack of local. I am as well. I think it's something that needs to be in every Halo game, split screen. How many people are playing split screen co-op versus online co-op? You know? That's... Like, what are the numbers there? I understand
I bet it's more than you think.
Yeah.
I bet it's more than you think, especially on console.
And that's the thing. Microsoft has never been one to not do something because doesn't make sense number wise. You know, like they.
Yeah, I mean they fucking shipped Zune. We're talking about the company that shipped Zune, Sam.
But also back compatibility.
Look at the total addressable market. It's like no. This is the company that bought Nokia, rode it into the ground. This is the company that bought freaking Skype. Does anyone use Skype anymore?
But my point being that they pour money into the back compatibility. Even though it wasn't a massive
down the toilet.
Yeah, even though it wasn't a massive thing, they did it for the love of it. And it's like, if you're going to do some things for the love of it, do local co-op for the love of it. Even though it may not be as popular as online co-op, you still have to do it because it's like one of those foundational elements of Halo.
Yeah. I know enough people who are bummed about it.
For sure.
That like it's not like fuck, I had to save and then I didn't. It's people like to act like it's 1% of players. It's not. It's more than that.
Yeah.
I bet it's like a considerable amount of people who play the game on console.
Yeah. But that's also like even if it is small, you still have to do it because for the love of it.
It's like one of the core aspects that like
of Halo.
It is a differentiator. Like that was, and it's maybe not as important now. I'll give you that, but it is like when I think of Halo campaign, I think about playing co-op on the same television with my brother.
Yeah.
And like I just think it's kind of weird that so many people are trying to be just Halo apologists at this point. And I'm like, no. Like, fix your goddamn game. Quit acting like this is okay. Like, what the hell does Microsoft have right now? Game Pass. But, like, make a game for Game Pass, Microsoft.
I feel like they need to just go back to basics with Halo at this point. Like, just...
They can't, because Sony acquired the company that could fix Halo.
Bunch... Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, God,
that was a good purchase, man. That was a great.
I do not like Destiny, but I can objectively look at Destiny and be like, that's far more rewarding game than frickin' Infinite is. Like the grind is worth it.
Oh,
you actually get stuff.
If you. I have zero interest in playing World of Warcraft, but I can look at it and go, that is a quality game with good, like, there are reasons to be playing that. You know, it's rewarding, you know, you can log on, do your bits. And that's the same thing with Destiny 2. Like, unless you're playing with people and unless you know what you're doing and you're in it for, I wouldn't recommend anyone play it.
But yeah, like I just it's frustrating because the one company Microsoft probably should have bought, they didn't.
Well, I don't think Bungie was ever going to be going back to Microsoft. You know,
No,
they burnt that bridge.
no, I know, but it's just like it's not unlike what happened to the Gears franchise. It really isn't. Once Epic was no longer working on it, that franchise went to shit. Slowly, but here we are. Like, I think Gears 5 sucked.
Yeah, I barely played it.
It's the only Gears I haven't beaten the single player.
Really, man.
Something happens in that story, and I just put my controller down and I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. This isn't fun.
Mm.
And Kate Diaz is maybe the worst character in the history of a video game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't stand it. It's just bad.
Because at the
And
end
like
of 4, it was like her mother or whatever might be the
yeah,
Horde, whatever they were called. The Horde? The
yeah, the
Locust.
Locust Queen.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
it's like
I really enjoy Gears, man.
oh the multiplayer horde mode. I'm a big fan of. I
Yeah.
still think Gears esports is his thing,
Yeah.
but they killed that franchise. Uh, I fear that that's what we're witnessing here with Halo.
Yeah.
I
And when I say I think Halo needs to go back to basics, I think that they need to just stop trying to do all this fancy stuff. Like, just strip it back down, make it in individual levels. Just go individual levels. That way, it's the scope. I mean, I might be talking out of my ass here, but the scope may be smaller for single player games as opposed to open world. I imagine that having an open world introduces a whole lot of complexities that aren't present.
I'll say this about the open world. That is a very empty feeling open world.
Yeah.
It's not. I feel like where scope hit them
Yeah.
is where they probably had to pull back on things across the board that were in the game that maybe made it feel deeper.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a goal.
Oh, nice.
And
Oh,
we got an
man.
assist. I don't know, man. I don't think they 343 should be given another Halo project.
What do you think they have to do to win back you and other Halo fans?
Fix the fucking bullet detection. That's it. I would spend the rest of the year fixing hit detection.
Yeah.
Forget co-op. Forget Forge. Don't even do them. Fix the core shooting of your game. Because that is the most deflating thing ever. When you shoot someone, you nailed the shot, and it doesn't register it because they fucking suck at hit detection. And that goes back to Xbox One not being able to run the fucking game. Like, fix the tick rate. I would play it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would love it. There are elements of the game that I think are great, and I'm taken back by like their lack of even acknowledging it.
Yeah.
It desyncs during Halo Championship Series shit. Like, you see it happen, and you're like, you guys are fucking out of your mind. Like, you're putting up $100,000 for a game where it's not even like a fair competitive balance. It's terrible. Like, fix that.
I gotta wonder how we've gone from Master Chief Collection online services to Infinites. Like, especially if you look at how the Battle Pass and how viewing stuff works, it's extremely clunky in Infinite.
I don't get it. But yeah, I didn't delete it yet, but thought about it.
Oh,
There you
oh,
go.
mate, that was tidy.
Look at this little spin. Whoop.
Oh, dude, that was that was incredible.
I'll take it. But yeah, I don't know. I
Because when we
There are
shifted,
other shooters out there, man.
yeah,
There are other shooters out there that like are fine, like they work.
yeah,
So like, if you can't get something as bullet detection, if you can't get that right,
yeah.
I don't think you deserve to make a Halo game. I think you should go. I don't know. Make them make Connect games for 10 years.
They've been in the. What am I doing?
No, what are you
No!
doing?
Oh no!
What are you doing? Did you realize that you were on the other team?
Oh man! I flipped around. Oh look, this is rocket. Oh no!
Holy cow for that. Traitor!
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this a 3v1.
I'm used to it. No, it's all good. No, I would love to be able to play Halo at night, man.
Yeah,
Because I was enjoying it, but at some point it just becomes unfun because the bullets don't actually hit the people you're shooting at.
yeah. I remember, like, I was never too sure whether it was because of lag or because of the tick rate or whatever, or the bullet detection. One of the three. But I remember just playing it on BTB, and, like, I was still putting up kills, but boy, it was hit or miss whether or not I was actually securing a kill.
Yeah, and if you want to be a competitive shooter,
I did it
I don't
again!
know. All right,
This is
okay.
ridiculous! Are you kidding me?
You're a spy for the other team. Man.
This is... No! I tried to block it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, again, that wasn't as bad because I could tell you were trying to block it there. Yeah, I don't know. There are parts of Halo Infinite I really like. I think the slide mechanic's fun.
Yeah.
I like the addition of the grapple shot.
Grapple shot's very cool.
But yeah, Splatoon comes out tonight, and I'm gonna play that instead of freaking Halo.
Yeah.
And that, you know what? That's a Nintendo Online game.
That's true. That is true.
There you go. A Nintendo Online game that I'm more excited for than freaking Halo. So there you have it. Case closed. Microsoft is guilty. And like, we gotta quit acting like they're good at anything. What has Microsoft done a good job at?
Yeah, I feel like Phil Spencer's done a great job at turning the ship of Xbox around after Matic and what. But beyond that, there's.
But like, that's not.
It's in a tough spot, man.
Yeah, making vulnerable systems, tilted at work, nailing it. Like, Microsoft's bad at almost everything they do. They're just dominant players in Windows still and Office. And it's like they've been coasting on that for 20 years. It's like Microsoft's Xbox failings have been subsidized by Windows and Office.
Oh.
I thought you had it. That was close. Shit. Yeah, get back. I did it. I bumped him into it. But no, I can go down the laundry list of things that they have fucked up. Do you remember Hotmail?
Oh yeah.
That's dead.
Oh man, I've still got mine, and whenever I log on to what is now gone to Outlook, I'm like, what is this user interface?
Yeah, they killed that thing.
Possible to pass.
Gmail wouldn't even be a thing if Microsoft didn't kill Hotmail.
Yeah.
Like, I go back to Skype. They bought Skype, Sam, for $8 billion.
That's a lot. That's a lot of chicken sandwiches.
For what?
Yeah.
When was the last time you used Skype?
Well, interestingly, I wondered, did they buy it and then Discord sort of took off? So was it just like, you've bought the wrong cow, you know?
No. It's you bought a cow and you started trying to milk its ears. And then someone saw you sitting there pulling on the cow's ears and they're like, hey, maybe we should make, I don't know, maybe we should actually like squeeze the udder. It's a bunch of talentless people in the C-suite over there that make these really dumb decisions. And it affects, like, I know there's talented engineers there. But, like, some of these people, like, in positions of power over there just make bad decisions. They acquired Nokia.
A classic.
Do you have a Nokia Microsoft phone?
No.
They don't even make them. Like, I'd say their most successful product in recent history is the Microsoft Surface tablet.
Yeah. Which I think, to be fair, those who have one, I feel I always hear positive sort of comments about.
You know what I don't hear positive things about
What's
when people talk about their Surface?
What's that?
Windows. Yeah, so it's still an issue. Like, it's just Windows. It's this company that has like a huge lead, and they're just, I don't know, man. They pat themselves on the back for like the worst shit. Like, you guys suck at this. The only reason that you're doing anything with Game Pass is that you have so much goddamn money. If they didn't have money, Game Pass would suck. Because it's a shit deal for a lot of devs. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, that's alright.
But yeah, like, everyone's like, oh, Microsoft's going to dominate. They own all these different devs. I'm like, do you remember what they did to Rare?
Yeah. Like
it took 20 years before Rare made one good game for Microsoft.
Rare's been in a bit of a spot lately. I mean, I don't want to shit too much on, like, you know, want to be positive wherever I can, but I'm in a tough spot with Sea of Thieves at the moment. Would you like to return to my menu? Yes, I would. Yeah, a bit of a tough spot with Sea of Thieves at the moment. I feel like the updates come too frequently, and there's a lack of quality control in recent ones, and it's just sort of disappointing me.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's I think people like the whole console fandom, like, people really grasp onto that shit, and they're like, oh no, this is the best. And I'm like, is it really?
Yeah.
Like, there's this, I think Enthusiast Press, Enthusiast Games Media does a disservice to the quality of games. Oh my god. Oof. That guy just fucking went right by me.
Yeah, Tom, like, I still love Sea of Thieves. Like, I can see why some people fizzle out on it, because it's a horizontal progression, you know? There's no, like, oh, I've increased my power. My ship is now significantly better. Which is great if you're new and you're jumping in. You're not going to get just stomped. But it does create... People are so used to, you know, make number go big, burr, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Which is rewarding.
What stopped me...
Yeah.
I hate the gunplay.
Yeah, the hit registry is really tough. But recently, so I'm going to try and explain it without getting too technical. But Sea Thieves have the things called Tall Tales, which are like campaigns, and they released just like, boom, there's it. You go do the thing. They've now shifted, seemingly, to an adventure system where every 2 weeks there's a new sort of campaign mission to go on. And it's quite short. So far, I've had problems with every single one. And it's like, why didn't they just keep this in the oven and release all of these parts at once? And it's because they're sort of weaving in social aspects to it as well. And it's just... I don't know if you played much in the early, but there was something called The Hungering Deep when it first came out.
Yeah.
And that sort of fostered a co-op sort of experience where people got together and summoned the Megalodon and fought it, and it was this great team thing. And ever since that, I feel like Rare has been trying to recapture that co-op moment, but they've been they've been forcing it. And so you've one of the more recent ones, 3 teams were transported into the Sea of the Damned and had to light up lighthouses and climb a building, and you know, it was cool, great idea. Respawns were instant. If your ship got destroyed, it instantly respawned in the area. And so what ended up happening is, instead of people playing co-op, griefers would come in and just endlessly spawn camp you. And it was a timed experience. So you only had 45 minutes to do it, which sounds like a long time, but in Sea of Thieves, that fucking takes ages to do anything.
Yeah.
And so you had this, it's like, cool, I've just spent 45 minutes trying to do this campaign thing, been forced into a co-op experience where one of the teams just absolutely, like, blocked us from being able to complete it. And it was just a demoralizing and really unsatisfying experience. And it was just like, why? They're trying to, like, capture the lightning in the bottle that was oh my gosh, the Hungering Deep. And it's just really depressing.
We are getting our asses handed to us
We are.
right now.
My concentration is terribly split.
No, we're also talking about how terrible Microsoft is. So it's distracting, and it's just it's like, infecting our own play. No, that's why, like, when everyone's like, "Oh man, Microsoft's really turned the corner and everything," I'm like, "Have they?" It seems like the same old bullshit from the company, honestly. And it's, like, I actually think the Series X hardware is decent.
Yeah, it's a great console, man. Like, it's powerful.
But, man, what exactly are we supposed to be playing on that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Motherfucker! Like, when this shit goes in, you're fucked. You know what I mean? Like, when that... Yeah. This is what happens when Blake doesn't show up. But he's got a date tonight.
You get an anchor attached to you. I'm so sorry.
No. I'm just saying, like,
oh my gosh.
This is ridiculous, though. This is just, like, absurd. I'm taken back by what's happening here. Also, like, I don't have any stats on the board, so we're just literally intangibles here. I have 128 points, but I have 0 stats. So I don't know what the hell that means, but here we are. Yeah, it's sad, because I would love to be playing Halo.
Yeah.
There are elements of that game that are good. You've got to be shitting me! He can't keep getting away with this!
What's he doing?
It's like Walter White of Rocket League here. Dude's got 7 goals, man. Jeez. Jeez, Axe. That can't go. Okay, I was like,
oh my gosh. Get out of here.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta get a goal.
We got 2 minutes to get one, so oh my gosh.
That's how you know they have no respect for us. They just crossed it right in front of their goal.
Yeah.
Who was singing the national anthem today at this game?
What?
Sorry, the football, the first NFL football game of the season is happening.
Yeah.
So I have it on my TV.
Right.
So I'm even, like, triple distracted, because you brought up Halo, and then I'm watching football in the corner of my eye, and I haven't had any lemonade yet. I think on Thursdays I should just start getting high earlier in the day.
I mean, it's Friday Eve, so why not?
Yeah.
Treat yourself, Asif. Treat yourself. Yes, Asif. Yes, get it in. Yes.
I almost fucked it up. I almost fucked that up, dude. Right here. I was like, oh no.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, rub it up against the side. That was great. Oh no.
Yeah, but I got... Oh shit. Okay, they're not.
Whoa, what the heck happened there?
7-1.
I think you can score 6.
They have a... You know, I don't know if you've watched any of these sporting events in America. They always bring out a giant American flag.
Okay, alright.
In the pregame.
Yeah.
This American flag is in the shape of the United States of America.
Isn't that... Are you not allowed to do that? I thought you couldn't, like, put the flag on anything or change its shape. I thought it was...
Yeah, ever since Trump was president, we kind of don't care anymore. Oh god, The Rock is there! The Rock is there!
What's The Rock doing? He's as American as they get.
The Rock is after the national anthem. The Rock shows up and just pumps up the crowd. don't even know, man. But good for The Rock. I'm happy he's there.
Right on. Oh, man.
They're going to score 10 on us at this rate. That's a Roadrunner score. There it is. No! I thought Roadrunner was going to get it, and then he comes in and can't keep getting away with 10 goals, dude. Jeez. I'm just glad we didn't get shut out.
Oh, no.
Holy crap.
Just glad that they seemingly friendly.
Yeah, they weren't,
They were just good. I mean, they were better than me. Which, you know.
One goal is a win there.
Oh, man.
I agree. That was... Holy crap. We need a W, Sam.
I know. I'd love a W.
Let's see. I know, but we need another one. We need one that Tom can see or he won't believe us. We have dozens of viewers somehow. And, yeah. This is a weird season of football for me because I'm not rooting for the Cleveland Browns.
Okay, why not?
Oh, I scored.
Oy.
They hired a person who sexually assaulted like 60 women over a 2-year period.
Oh my goodness! All right, why is he?
But they didn't just
person
hire him. They gave him a record contract, $230 million for 5 years, and all of it is guaranteed.
Oh my gosh!
So yeah, I can't support a team that does that. Hey, I scored another goal.
Assist, sweet.
Uh,
Lay it up.
yeah, so I am out on the Browns, which is weird. It's the first time in my life I haven't rooted for the Browns. I'm not going to be wearing Browns gear. I'm just going to go about my life without the Cleveland Browns in it.
Jeez.
Dude, beautiful shot.
Thank
you. How
you.
about this? We're finally taking it out on someone.
Yeah, exactly. These poor.
Like, we've been on the other side of this for like, I don't know, 5 games in a row.
Well,
now it's like,
dude. Oh no, are we the bullies? Have we just like left our parents home and now we're like at school and we're like, I'm gonna you kid, give me your lunch money.
This is the circle of terribleness in this game is that everyone becomes toxic at some point. I remember playing this with my nephew and he was spamming what a save after he scored. I was like, no, you can't be one of these people.
Yeah.
I was like, don't be toxic. He's like, why not? It's funny. I'm like, no, it's not. It's bad. Oh my god! 4 goals in 30 seconds, Sam.
That bounced in, man. That was look at this. It just he tapped it and it just boom.
But it counted, right?
It did.
You got a goal for it. We take those here. I got it.
Cool.
So yeah, this salad place I've been going to lately. Oh man, I just gave him a goal.
Oh,
it's called Big Ass Salad.
That's the name of the shop?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they're like regular portion is called half-ass. So I got a half-ass salad today.
Love it.
It was great. I like it because it's a lot of places like they're like, we have these salads, and like I'm either allergic to something or I don't want the thing, you know. Or,
yeah. Oh shit! I just crossed it. My bad.
Or like I don't like arugula like at all. It's overrated.
Arugula. What's arugula?
It's like a kind of lettuce, but it's like a shitty kind of lettuce.
Okay.
But yeah, like, I like being able to like, you go down in that, you go down the list, and they call the made to order salad a smartass.
Okay.
So I do the smart ass. Oh, and I just...
Damn.
This is trouble. It's been a very eventful minute 17 seconds.
Yep.
We got
So do you get to
football.
choose what's in your half-ass salad?
Yes. Yes. So you get to choose like from the lettuce they use to like
Nice.
if you want fruit or other vegetables, what kind of protein.
Do you get like
I also
do you
do
get chicken in it?
yeah.
Nice.
I also do dry.
Whoa.
Holy shit. They're
What's
coming back.
what's dry?
No
Oh, is in no
dressing.
dressing, yeah.
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 So yeah, it's a healthier thing.
Yeah, dressing is surprisingly... I mean, you could just put, like, balsamic vinegar on it if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, balsamic, yeah, I just tend to avoid anything on it.
Yeah.
I've, from my time as a vegan, I was just eating salads as raw as possible. Like, the
Yeah.
actual ingredients were also raw. So I think there's something about digesting raw vegetables that's better for our system than...
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Then cooked?
It's like, it goes back to, caveman days.
Interesting. I thought it was better because we didn't have to work to break down the elements.
I just think it's good for cleaning out your whole system.
Yeah.
It's like...
Whatever it is, vegetables are neat.
Yeah, vegetables are good for you.
Eat your veggies, kids.
Yeah. But yeah, big fan of big-ass salads.
Oh,
If there was a Shackcast, which there hasn't been in like 2 years, it would be sponsored by big-ass salads.
oh
Unofficial.
no, I just unofficially sponsored.
So we scored 4 goals in like less than a minute, and it's been their game pretty much ever since.
Yeah. Oh. Ah. Hey.
That's a good point. Caveman was different, but you know, caveman, ooga booga.
Booga booga. Oh. Hey. Hey. You can see me sprinting up the field here. I'm like, I'm gonna be there to try and help. I'm like, here I come.
Yeah, I saw you.
But it bounced in. Love it. Love it. Whoa.
Gabriel Davis with the first touchdown of the season. That's not good. Oh, they missed.
Good on you, Gabe.
I tried to draft him in a few leagues, but I got outbid for him every time.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. I also have a policy of not drafting wide receivers that play in cold weather climates, because by the end of the year, it's like... There was a game in Buffalo last year where it was so windy that the Patriots only passed the ball 3 times the entire game. It was just run. All they did was run the ball.
Okay. Like, because the wind affects the ball that much?
It was like 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh, right.
It was like a hurricane, but in winter.
Yeah. That's,
So, yeah. I think we might win this.
Yeah, well, let's... It's going so far, so good. So good, so far.
I got it. I got this.
Yeah, you do.
There we go. See? We're doing it. Oh, boy.
Get out of town. No way. No way.
Oh, man. That's an unfortunate bounce right there, man.
That was nonsense. Nah, I totally hit that on my screen. Lag. You go for it, mate.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't bring back the football mode for this kickoff.
Yeah.
They have a Rocket League football mode that is one of the dumbest things they've ever done.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam's 200 ping. it's something you have to be mindful of.
Yeah, Tom, that's just it comes with the territory. Literally, literally comes with the area.
I'm amazed they figured out how to get you guys internet in Australia.
Just a bunch of pipes going under the water, isn't it?
It's probably satellites.
No, it's too much
There's
heat on
probably
that
some
one.
like golden eye looking ass satellite somewhere
Yeah,
where all the internet in Australia comes from.
I'm pretty sure we got a big ass dish out here.
Yeah.
Oh, missed it.
Well, that'd be perfect for a big ass salad.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I fuck with big ass salad. The place is good. There's only one location in the entire world.
Oh. Sounds like
They said they might open a second one closer to me. Yeah, that's right. They just have the world's longest Ethernet cable
yeah.
in Australia.
Hey, we won. Nicely done, mate.
7-4, man. Put the team on my back.
Hey, I scored a goal. Hey.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I scored 6.
Yeah, I told you there are massive cables. Straight underneath the ocean. That seems like a big to do.
Oh, hey, I got a season. Oh, I got several of my season challenges done. I've scored 30 goals today. I've scored 300 points in 10 matches today. So I'm on the last level of Roller Drum, Sam.
Okay.
I love this game. It's really good.
You digging it?
It's just hard.
Yeah.
My least favorite part of it has been the boss battles. Like, they're just kind of...
Just a bit
They're
tough.
there.
Yeah.
I can't imagine... I don't know what a Tony Hawk boss battle would have looked like, but it was definitely different than what they're... Like, Tony Hawk levels, like, they're either challenge-based or they're, like, you're competing against, CPU players, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like, here's a giant spider tank.
Go get
Kill
it.
it. You have to kill this while all these other fuckers are going to be around you trying to kill you. These guys seem pretty okay.
Yeah. Oh dear.
They're not too good.
They are competent.
Yeah, they seem okay.
Yep.
Oh. If I wasn't doing Big Team Battle, I probably would have turned on this football game and fallen asleep with Lola.
Yeah.
Shortly after.
Hey! He's only bloody gone and done it.
Dude, I miss Motorstorm. That game ruled.
Yeah.
Our buddy Slinky. Do you know who Slinky Jim is?
I don't think I do. Nice to meet you, Slinky Jim.
I think they tuned in. I think they were. I want to say they tuned in last week during the Turtle stream.
Right on.
But yeah, welcome back.
Thanks.
I also miss Motorstorm. That game was a hoot. I want to say it was a PS3 launch title.
Motorstorm, was that like a BMX? No, sorry, like
it was like an
motocross
off-road racing. Yeah, like I think it was mainly off-road vehicles. So there was like a buggy and like a motorcycle or like a dirt bike.
Oh, pardon me.
Slinky Jim is a friendly troll. I mean,
a friendly troll, like one of them ones that live under a bridge and offer you riddles in exchange for gold.
Yeah, the riddle is about Motorstorms.
Yeah.
I love Motorstorm.
Answer this riddle 3. What platform was Motorsports released on?
I want to say it was PS3. I could be wrong.
Hey, good stuff.
Look at that. Popped it up to myself. Didn't hit the ground, Sam. You notice that?
Oh, dude. I mean, like, it's just pure unfiltered talent.
Yeah. And it had that, Motorstorm had that thing that all good racing games need. Like, it's got to be easy to pick up and play, but, like, very hard to master. And there were, like, different shortcuts in that game for different, like, tracks. It was awesome. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that game.
You know what
It had a
game?
decent online component, I
Can
think.
I get off the ceiling, please?
Oh, but
The series that absolutely needs to come back, either as a new title or a remaster, is Burnout. That was my jam.
well, they did a remaster.
Yeah, of like Paradise years ago. But I mean, I want old school like Burnout 3 Takedown or Revenge like that.
I would like a new Burnout Takedown.
Yeah.
Like a new, just make a sequel to Burnout 3.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do.
Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it.
It's EA, so they're going to give Marcus Leto, the guy who you murdered in that disintegration review.
I did no
You
such
took him out back, and you made him watch as you deconstructed his baby, dissected it, and ripped its heart out in front of him.
I mean,
he's gonna make a Battlefield game.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make a Battlefield game. It was just like, hey, this is what you tried to do, and this is why it doesn't work. Like it was just. I mean, yeah, like you always feel bad. I mean, oh, get out of town! There's no way.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, like disintegration. Just the company no longer disbanded, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. You bankrupted them with your review.
It's just
you went door to door and told everyone, all the devs' families, that the game wasn't good and that we were going to claw back any bonus money. That was all you. I remember. You were like, "Hey, Oz, I normally don't like to do this, but I'm going to go door to door and tell them how the game was." No, they're going to make a Battlefield game, and
look, I mean, had a hand in creating
Halo. He made the first Halo,
so...
you know. So like, let's give him his credit. Marcus is talented. He's a talented artist
for sure. And it can't be any worse than 2042, which is getting way better, by the way. Oh, dude, this is free. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. It's free.
Fuck that up, dude.
Get your little boost and off you go. Oh,
man, I used to like the Battlefield series. I used to play it.
Oh yeah.
Even 4. I used to play Battlefield 4 quite a bit, and that's the last one that I've like had any kind of affinity towards.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 2042 after its recent updates and seasons and whatnot, and it's like having fun. It's still just a little bit janky. Like it's still, I don't know what they're trying to do, but they gotta. I think that companies are maybe there's just too much. The scope is too big. What they're trying to do is just too much. Like,
I think it's time to not like. I think they should make free-to-play games. Because the expectations of a $60 FPS are almost impossible to reach.
Yeah.
I think the model is going towards free-to-play, with battle passes and DLC kind of being the way you monetize stuff, and yeah, they're just not doing that.
It definitely feels like that's sort of the shift that we're seeing now in the industry.
The best part of Battlefield 2042 to me was the non-Battlefield 2042 part, Portal.
Yeah.
I thought Portal was cool.
Being able to play the old school ones, excellent.
They shout out, they should make a fine-tuned, even shorter with Battlefield. Yeah. Like, if they want to do a single-player campaign, fine, but, like, make your multiplayer game tight.
Yeah.
Like, focus on that. That's what like, I don't know how many years ago, probably 15 years ago now. What set DICE apart from most of the other FPS devs was that their online play was flawless, and they used to set records in how many players you could play in a game. You know,
Yeah.
64. That they pushed the boundary to 32 first, then they hit 64 first. Obviously, we're not in the point where like we need 1,000 people in a battle royale or anything. I don't think that's what we want. It's just
I don't think that's what
I don't
anyone
know
wants.
a competent game. And I really I hate blaming devs for this stuff because I think it's suits that are forcing games out the door
Yeah, for
so
sure, for
that
sure. And I,
they can meet these financial targets.
yeah, we all understand. I mean, us in the industry understand. Devs, like, they work hard. They care about the games that they work on. So there's no question about that.
And there's probably discussions behind closed doors about scope limitations that lead to terrible design decisions.
Yeah. Oh, what? Nah.
That's some
Damn.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Shenanigans.
Calling bullshit.
He's hacking.
Yep. Wow, these Bills look really good. I like the Buffalo Bills. See, now that I'm not a Browns fan, I can just watch football and be like, that's a good football team. That's what that must feel like. A little fake out there.
Yeah, I'm. That's what I'm calling it, a bait and switch. Where I will 100% purposefully miss the ball, knowing that you are behind me, following it up.
Like right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man. I almost got it. I hope EA turns around the Battlefield franchise because that is
It's a winner franchise.
that is one of my favorite FPS game franchises. So
Yeah.
I would like to see it turn around. But
Like,
I'm not.
I'm having fun in 2042. It's just I think it's overly complicated, and
Their menus were really bad.
it's atrocious. Like,
Like
people
the
need to,
actual design. It's hard to understand if you have something selected or not selected in it.
yeah, how we went from such clean UI in older games to this overcomplicated nonsense is beyond me.
A lot of the people who were at the original studio are gone. And that's true of a lot of these Microsoft game studios that are, being folded into or acquired. Like, when you get acquired by Microsoft, you bro down with your money hat. Like, you don't have to do anything anymore. I'm coming. I missed.
No!
That was it. No,
Ah!
me. I don't want to be a directly in my dream. Yeah, that was front to front. I don't think there's a scene like that.
There is no. Oh no, I'm not even going to say it. Never mind.
They have censored themselves.
I gotta. The amount of times I need to catch myself. It's just like. Just be careful, Like, I don't know. Yeah, I just gotta be careful.
Especially with your Australian potty mouth slang.
Exactly. I just gotta do my best to keep it PG, or E.
Us Americans get offended at everything, man. It's like, I don't know. It's like comedy's basically illegal in 50 states now. So
Yeah.
But yeah, Australian slang definitely will get you canceled in America.
It's not like a oh my gosh, he said what? It's like, oh no, he's Australian. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's usually a defense used.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched the Pat McAfee show, right? He's like a sports talk guy.
Yeah.
And he'll have like an Australian guest on, and when he's talking to them, he'll use the word.
Oh,
that
we're all thinking about.
He's like,
yep.
Yeah, and he's like, it's fine. He's Australian. I'm talking to an Australian. I was like, yeah.
It just sounds different coming out of coming out with a US accent,
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, these guys took it to us here.
There's been some interesting plays in this match. Yeah. I like that little burst of flower effect. That's nice.
I liked their goal explosion song too.
Tilted. So he's like, you all sound so non-hurtful somehow saying it. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's just... I mean, you know when someone's been... In Australia, you know when someone's been hurtful with it. It's like, oh my gosh, alright, fair enough.
You're not really a mean culture.
No, we're not. We're
Everything
also...
is cheeky and...
Yeah.
Everything's cheeky with you.
Everything's cheeky. Everything just a cheeky this, cheeky that.
You know, like, it's never... I think, like, it's cool. I think, like, your country kind of doesn't take itself too seriously. Since we're, like... We're like cousins, basically, like America and Australia.
Yeah. Oh, Slinky Jim, I almost went ya. I almost went ya. The quick JK right there. He was baiting me.
I don't know what those two words are. One of them's a synthesizer.
He's talking about Korg from Thor, the character the Kiwi character.
Oh,
he was trying to bait me.
I was like, well, like, I'm confused because there's a Thor synthesizer in my virtual rack software Reason.
Yeah.
And then there's Korg makes, like, you know, groove boxes and machines and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, why is he talking about electronic music devices? And I was like, almost got us this time, Slinky Jim.
Almost. Not this time.
One of these days.
Next time, Gadget.
Oh no!
Oh no!
At least I scored a goal.
Was that you? Did you just?
I just went right at us. I was like, "Take that, blue team."
Take that, us.
Oh man, we have gotten our ass kicked a lot. You know what's good about this? I am totally smurfing. Two guys with hats. We lost to two guys with hats. Two guys with hats.
That is GG.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was fun.
We got time for one more.
Yeah, we can do another one. Easy.
I don't think Jan is streaming tonight.
I think you are correct. I believe Jan
it's actually a pretty dead time of the week for us because Greg and Denny were out sick, so no Pop Goes the Culture today. And then, and they're still kind of reworking it, the format. And then, yeah, I know the dump is not happening tomorrow because TJ is moving right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and they're having their 100th episodes. They want to do it when Blake and TJ are around. So
exactly, that makes sense.
And also the Queen died.
I know. That's awful. Like,
I mean, is it?
I'm old person dying. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But like, do we need to like? If you believe Jeff Grubb, which I don't, they delayed a Nintendo Direct because of the death of the Queen.
Like, because Australia and a bunch of other things are in the Commonwealth, so, and we have a parliament system where the Queen was the deciding, you know, if anything happened, she'd come in and be like, no, don't do that, or whatever. So there's always an element of like, oh man, you know.
See, we don't have this love for her here.
Yeah.
Because...
Well, of course not. You bloody fought a war over it, so...
Yeah, we told them to fuck right off.
Yeah.
And we threw their tea in Boston Harbor. So, like, I think Americans kind of view this differently than the other former colonies.
For sure. And I, like... The other element as well is... Obviously, the English have a storied history of just... Terrible shit. But I also
Like,
think
horrible.
that you can't help if you were born into it. She was also 96 years old, so she
Yeah.
grew up at a time where things were different. And by the time you're 90, or even 80 or 70, and you have been ingrained in this culture and world for so long, it's a bit. Even though you do have say over a lot of stuff, it is tough to. It's probably tough to make any meaningful changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously we don't need a monarch system anymore, like in this day and age.
No, that's my point.
And so
Is
all of
like
that
monarchies are outdated,
oh, for
and
sure,
like
100%.
the way that the media covers them is
Oh, it's
like,
gross. It's really gross.
yeah,
Um,
it all just seems like an unnecessary part of the media machine at this
yeah,
point, because like they don't actually have, outside of being a tiebreaker vote in Australia's parliament, they
yeah.
don't really have anything that they do, and they're kind of just inbred
Oh, it's a
and
relic.
rich.
It's a relic of like, and for me, that I find it like interesting from a sort of historical aspect of it's this long reigning element from just centuries ago, and I think that that's interesting that that still is around, something so old
Yeah.
and ancient. But all of that to say is like, she's an old woman in a, like, obviously lucky, won the lottery with being born a bloody princess.
Hmm.
But also, as the old saying goes, it's lonely at the top.
Sure. But like, I think the obsession, like, there are Americans who are obsessed with this news today, and
Yeah,
it's like, why?
yeah. I mean, people's obsession with it, yeah, totally, weird and whatever. But just in terms of, yeah,
There's probably some other 96-year-old ladies who died today.
yeah,
They don't get no flowers for them. Fuck them.
yeah.
They could have been lovely people. But yeah, I get it. It's a famous person. They died. There's no reason to say negative things about him, but, It's like when,
I just don't think it's
when,
like when people are like, oh yeah, the Queen's dead, so let's talk about the monarch and let's talk about that system. It's like, man, like,
give it a week.
I understand people are reading about it. It's important to understand all of what it all means, but we don't need to. Nothing has to be so serious all the time.
That's what I was getting at earlier, man. You can't, like, just have fun anymore. You have to think about offending some group of people
Yeah,
who you don't like at all times.
yeah. And it's like, oh man, he just ran right around me.
These guys
Australia
are
is
kicking our
so
ass.
far removed from the rest of the world that we don't have a lot of, like, we have an understanding of why things can be offensive, but it's like not so ingrained that, like, oh my gosh, I'm deeply offended by that. It's just like, oh, I can see why that would probably be offensive, but
Oh,
hey, nice man, nice,
I did it! I saved the day.
yay.
Not yet, but we're on the way. Comeback starts here, Sam.
What's sorry?
The comeback starts here.
Exactly.
You go.
Okay.
I'm defending.
Get out.
You're
of my
right,
way.
Slinky Jim. I think it's pretty great that Slinky Jim's like an admitted troll, and he's still nicer to us than most of our community.
Up. Whoops.
Oh, this is bad.
Up.
Oh!
It's good. It's
Saved the
go.
day! I saved the day!
Hey.
I saved the day! No, I didn't.
Go.
I didn't. I failed.
Nah.
I almost saved the day. Get it!
Oh. You chipped it up.
They are gonna have a shot here. Well, maybe not.
Whoa, that was a neat bounce. I like that. That was our
And I
powers
gotta save
combined.
the- Yeah, that was definitely one of those fusion, huh?
Yeah. Oh no.
It's
I
cool
don't
when you
like
get a
this
goal
bounce.
off the kickoff like that. Oh my god!
Oh no.
That was just a great redirection.
That
man.
was.
There's nothing you can do about this. Look at this. Up in the air? Yeah. I agree. There's some tryhards. This dude's fumbled twice.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I just realized this is my first hosting stream since the Destiny 2 24-hour raid.
Oh, hallelujah. What a stream that was, man.
Man, thanks for watching, dude, and thanks for
Yeah,
coming in.
I tuned in.
Yeah.
I tuned in for as much of it as I could.
It's a long one, man. It's a long one. I don't fault anyone for not sticking around for the entire thing. It's just... It was a lot of fun.
I enjoy watching that crew play Destiny. You guys are you're all very talented, and like hearing you guys try to solve problems in real time is it's interesting. Like seeing the different approaches, like the different attitudes on your team.
Yeah.
It's very fun. And then like what was going on where there was, I think it was in War Priest. It might have been a different battle.
Yeah.
Guy with the G, but like one of them was like you kept it was like going into this like black and white kind of style.
Yeah, okay, so that could have been the final two encounters. Basically, one player at random gets put into a different dimension, and they're the only ones that can interact with a series of platforms.
Oh, so that was you.
Yeah, so I would sometimes be randomly selected as the person... Oh, no, that was too high. Randomly selected as the person who gets torn between dimensions.
Okay. Alright, let's do one more game, because that was bad. That was an ass whipping.
They did a GG, though, so that's good. That was nice.
Yeah, they were nice enough.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, Axe said the same thing I felt. I left your stream on the whole time. So I had you guys on my second screen, right?
Yeah.
But I would also throw you guys on my TV, and I was watching when you guys beat it the first go.
Yeah.
Right at the 12.5-hour mark or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then you guys were like, and now we're gonna do it again. Like, oh no.
Yep.
So I stepped away at that point because I was like, I don't want to watch this again. And then I came back. Yeah. And like I said, I left the stream on, so I came back and I saw you guys at War Priest, and I was like, I'm gonna tune in again. And it was kind of late at night here.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to watch this. And you guys, it was like, I lost count of how many times you guys were so close, like a sliver of health, from killing the dude, and
then
you
something
would die.
just
Like a series of horrible events occur. And I was just like, oh man, that's got to be heartbreaking. It happened like 20 times.
It was real tough, especially because for those who don't know, the challenge was that you had to complete the raid once, and then you had to complete it a second time, completing all of the challenges for each encounter. And so that meant the strategies that you employed for the first run had to be slightly different.
Yeah.
And because we were underpowered, based on the contest mode, every character is, X amount of points below the power of the enemy. It is really difficult. You get more damage dealt to you. You deal less damage. Nice. You deal less damage to the enemies. And it was just, and we're up against the fatigue clock as well. We've come back together and we've talked about how we can improve for the next one, because we want to be faster. We don't want to be doing it for 22 hours. We want to be more competitive with our attempt. And part of that is thinking about how we want to approach problem solving and how we're going to do that. Because the top teams out there have like a coach, almost like a seventh person who sits in the wings and looks at how other teams have done it and feeds information. And we don't know if we want to do that exactly, because then part of the fun is trying to figure it out yourself.
Oh, fuck me.
That's right.
Sorry,
that's okay. Part of the fun is trying to figure it out yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. That idea of a coach is interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that was too much English on it.
A coach wouldn't be able to tag in.
No, but they are there telling you, hey, this is how another team did this encounter. Or, hey, I noticed this in your encounter. This was glowing, yeah.
And you guys didn't really do that. You just figured it out yourself, right?
Yeah, I just figured it out. Just went for it.
there were times where you guys, like, it just seemed like you guys were broken. The War Priest was heartbreaking to watch.
The War Priest was just a DPS check. It was a culling in terms of the stats, because Bungie released the stats of how many people completed each encounter, how many people completed each encounter on challenge mode, and it was like 20% of people got past War Priest of those who got past the previous one. So it was 75% or whatever it was. It was some massive amount of players could not beat that, and if you could beat it, you were more than likely going to complete the raid. Oh man.
Like, can we get this ball out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It really felt, because then I fell asleep during the war, because it took you what, 5 hours to beat War Priest, or 3 hours?
Yep, 5 hours to complete it the first time. Like, just trying to work out damage as well, like optimal damage.
Is that in?
Is that? Nah. Yeah. That's in. That's 100 in. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Like, if there is a known strategy, that's kind of what we did on the challenge run. Like, we didn't want to figure out the challenges ourselves. We just kind of wanted to know what it was so we could get into it, because we realized we were up against the clock with fatigue. And then once you're fatigued, it's just, you stop having fun, people break down, tensions get high because you're, sleep deprived.
I set him up. I shouldn't have done that.
That's all right.
These off the wall plays are. It's unfortunate.
What's going on? Love that music. That's cool. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to the next raid that's going to be coming out with Lightfall. So in like several months.
I'm interested in Lightfall because it's adding a grappling hook.
Yeah, a brand new subclass element. Strand.
Yeah,
best strand game 2023.
Yeah, it's going to be a strand-based grapple hook.
Yeah.
I got my hat trick.
Hell yes. Oh, man.
Pretty good. Doing a little bit better.
That was a neat goal, man.
Yeah, just a little redirect.
Yeah.
If you look on the left of this level, there's a double rainbow.
Oh my gosh, there is too. It's so beautiful. What does it mean?
I like to point it out. It's really a nice thing.
That is lovely.
I like the little touches on this level. Oh boy, that could be.
Oh, yep. He was just dead center. He was ready for that.
Hiya. You watch Uncle Roger at all?
I do watch a little bit of his.
I have become accustomed to saying hiya a lot.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh no, that's no. Oh, yeah, it's okay.
We're so fucked.
It's totally okay. It's totally okay.
They got luck.
Oh my gosh, I'm way out of position here. Let's get the fuck out.
Fuck.
No!
Oh no! 3-3 with 33 seconds.
Oh, 3-3.
No!
Oh man.
No!
Alright, you go for it.
No. I got it. I gotta save the day.
You got it. It's easy.
Let's save the day. No, they won the kickoff, those fuckers.
Oh, what?
That's just not even fair.
That's preposterous. Utterly preposterous. I ran over here to get some boost, and he was... Oh. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, I'm going.
Run out of time. Oh, fuck.
What's... oh my gosh. Azov, that save was absolutely tremendous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go!
Yes. Go. Yes! Go, Azov! Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
I had 12 boost here. Look at this. I waited. I'm like,
Oh
my God.
I was coming in for the safety as well, just in case. That was
Holy shit.
incredible.
Okay, 2 seconds. If we keep it in the air, we can score. It's over. Nothing like it. First overtime match of the entire stream.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Oh, man, I'm nervous.
Mom sweaty. Mom spaghetti. Oh, you fucker.
Yes. Oh, straight in, straight in, straight in.
He was there.
Doing loops. Nice, 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 nice.
Nice hit. Damn it!
No.
Ah! I had it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That was tight. That was a good game.
Yeah, I can go out like that.
Yeah, close game's a good game.
Yeah, that's fine.
GG's.
Helheim Rising.
Helheim Rising.
That's who we lost to. That was tough. This was a tough night of Rocket League.
That was. But
I am ranked Platinum 2 somehow. I don't know how. What are you ranked? Silver 3. Silver 2.
Silver 2? I got a demotion.
Yeah.
So, oh, okay. Fair enough.
But we played our placement matches, so we can now enter a tournament.
Nice.
There is no tournament to enter.
Okay.
But
not nice.
That's good to know. With tonight, with the Army of Techno Discord, I'll have to let them know.
Yeah.
We are not playing a tournament tonight because they are not rated yet. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I don't think anyone was playing Rocket League last night.
Fair.
Discord.
Well,
yeah.
Man, thank you.
It's always fun.
It is
always
fun
when we're playing it.
It is. It's a good time. It's a laugh.
It's a nice way to end your week too.
Yeah, definitely. It's good. Thank you for joining me today, Asif. I appreciate that, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the alternative was me falling asleep.
Watching football
on the couch. Yeah, like I was gonna watch football and fall asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
So you've now delayed that by 3 days or 2 days. Yeah, I guess technically I could fall asleep watching the Michigan football team on Saturday.
Yeah.
Which I will. I'll probably do that.
That sounds like a good nap.
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks for
looking forward to it.
Thanks for Tom for joining in and Slinky Jim, and good to see you there, Bo, in chat.
Shout out to Bo.
Yeah. And I think we got a new follow earlier. I was on. Yeah, Axeman too. Oh yeah, how you doing?
Axeman said that he just kept being in awe of you guys when he would tune back in. He's like, these guys are still streaming.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. And he's always engaging with your Destiny content.
Yeah, I see it. He's good.
But yeah, it was a pretty eventful week here at Shacknews. We got some reviews on the site. Check out Ozzy's review of Splatoon 3.
Yep.
Check out Juno's review of Tinykin. We have I think it's a Pac-Man World Repack review on there. We'll have a new Shack Chat tomorrow. If you missed any of the Apple coverage from yesterday's event, we have you covered there. And yeah, if you're a GME person or you just want to learn more about what's going on at GameStop, yeah, we got you covered on that front too.
Yeah, especially because the GME Q2 2022 earnings call was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday.
Yes.
So if you missed out on any of that, and we got we should have a VOD there that you can listen to, but we've also got plenty of editorial that you can read just so you can get the raw facts without any of that. Like, oh, it's a meme stock. It's like, no. Come on, you're there to learn about exactly what's happening and exactly what broke down.
And it seems like a lot of people are appreciating that our style of coverage, where it's very fact based as opposed to opinion editorial about a financial story.
Yeah, definitely. And
Yeah,
if you're out there
plenty of
lurking,
content there.
make sure you hit that follow button on Twitch so that you get notified when we go live. There's programs throughout the week. We've also got some special programs on weekends, but you can check out our full schedule if you go to shacknews.com. We typically have it on the front page so you can find it quite easily. And if you've also got that free sub, make sure you subscribe because it goes a long way. Oh boy, right there, Army Techno. Thanks, man. 33 months in a row. So yeah, you can get a free...
33 months.
Nice. If you can actually get a free sub each month if you link your Amazon Prime account to Twitch. I mean, if you got Amazon Prime already, why not? It's a free sub. It costs you nothing more, and it sort of it helps us out. But if you don't have Amazon Prime and you can't support us like that, the other way you can support us for free, is to download Shack Pets. You can download that on Android as well as iOS. It's Shacknews' first official app where you can upload photos of your pet, or if you don't have a pet, that's okay. There's photos that you can look at on there as well, and you can.
There's the latest pets feed.
There's the latest pets feed, which I like to.
You just go in there and you're like, "What's going on?" Latest pet right now is TJ's doggy Silo.
Yep, I uploaded a new photo of Rad the other day. We've typically, like, if I'm making my coffee in the morning, I'll load up Shack Pets and have a look. I'll scroll through the latest pets and just have a look at these adorable animals that our community has, and there's some beautiful animals in there. And
you can also now filter by animal type. So if you just want to see cats, you can just look at cats.
Yeah.
If you want to see dogs, you can look at dogs.
Yeah.
And so
on. But the main element that I thoroughly enjoy is the challenge. You can challenge other pet pictures. And so it's like a 1v1.
Yeah, that's what it's really about here, Sam, is like proving that your cat or dog is cuter than everyone else's animal.
Yeah.
And with Lola over here at over 10,000 wins, I think it's pretty clear she's the cutest.
So if you think you can take on Lola.
Yeah, Lola is... Someone said this, and I think it's very true. Lola is like the MySpace Tom of Shack Pets.
Yeah, that's a good analogy there.
Yeah. So yeah. Get on there.
Yeah.
You're missing out if you haven't. And yeah, we're working on... I mean, the app is very different today than it was, at launch, and yeah, it's going places. So yeah, there's more updates coming.
So you jump on, you can vote. If you don't have a pet, you can go to the vote screen and you can vote which pet picture you think is cuter. So it's not just about like if the pet is cuter, it's the picture. So you got to really employ your photography skills,
Mm-hmm. Like, you're right. It's become a photography app.
Yeah, I would take 7 photos of my cat Rad, and I'm like, which one do I think best exemplifies, the message I'm trying to get across here, and will this one win? And so, yeah, check it out, free, iOS, Android. But make sure you hit that follow button. Find us on shacknews.com. This has been Sam Chandler and Asif Khan for Big Team Building on a Thursday night. Have a phenomenal evening, everybody. And have a good Friday. And, we'll catch you all later. Let's watch another ad for Shack Pets, and I'll chat to you all later.
Yep.
Bye.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks for streaming.
Thank you. Later.
Ha ha!